today. I hope you're fine, I really do, really do, really do. I hope you're fine, I really do. Hope you're fine today. สวัสดีค่ะสบายดีไหม Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to story time this week. My name is Miss Stephanie, and I am so happy to see you today. I know, by the way, that some of you out there in the world are starting school soon, and some of you out there in the world have already started school. So I hope things are going well for you, and you're washing your hands and keeping yourself safe. I also wanted to tell you that I'm super excited to see you because I took last week off and I missed you so much. Because as you guys know, I love to read books with you. So when I take a week off, I miss you. Because the more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books, read small books, read short books, read tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Join me this time. Sing it with me. It really makes you feel good and gets you ready for reading some books. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I can see you guys are ready. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books, read small books, read short books, read tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. So, as you know, I'm super happy right now because we are about to read together. I do, and I would love to get right to the book today because I am so excited to read it. Because you know why? Because it's by my favorite author. And if you've ever been to Storytime with Miss Stephanie, you know that is... Oh, you remembered. Some of the people that have been here before remembered. It's Dr. Seuss. Good memory, guys. Yeah, it's Dr. Seuss. So I really want to get to reading it. One thing, just one small thing, before I read the book, I would like for you to think. I know, I make you do that a lot, huh? Get your thinking face on and think about your favorite things to do. Just your favorite things to do. If you could do them all the time, you would. Are you thinking of them? Oh, good. I can tell because some of you were thinking and then you went, because it was something that was your favorite thing to do. Your face changed. Well, now that you've thought of your favorite thing to do, or favorite things to do, because it can be more than one thing. I know people will say, well, if it's your favorite, it's only one, but I'll let you have more than one favorite thing to do. It's okay. So, your favorite things to do are in your brain. Boom, there they are. Now, think about how you feel when you're doing those favorite things. Okay, I see you guys thinking. Okay, so you guys got it? You got it in your brain? You had your favorite things. Boom. Now I asked you to think, how do you feel when you are doing those favorite things? You've got that feeling in your head now? Maybe it's in your heart, because a lot of times people say that's where we feel our feelings. Okay, you've got it? You know how you feel when you do your favorite things? You've got it in your brain? You can tell the people in your family if you want. You can tell them your favorite things, and you can tell them how it makes you feel when you're doing them. So that way you don't forget. Maybe somebody can help you remember. Because I'm going to read this story to you, and then when I'm done, I'm going to ask you again about your favorite things and that feeling that you thought of when you're doing those favorite things. Okay? Thumbs up? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get to business. Oh, and before I read this book, I would like to make a special thank you, say special thank you to some friends, Finley and Hudson. They were so kind to lend me this book. I was desperately searching for it. I love it so much. And Finley and Hudson out there, if you're watching, thank you so much. The book that I'm going to read today would not be possible without you. So thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Anyway, the book is called My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss. I know I already told you that, but have to say his name again. Let me put my glasses on so I can read. There we go. My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss. It says paintings are by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. So interesting, you guys. They don't call it illustrations. They call it paintings because the pictures in this book are paintings. They were made with paint. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh, and it's beautiful. Okay, I've just got to show you the first page. Look at all those beautiful colors, you guys. Okay, My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss. Remember, I'll read the words first, and then I'll show you the pictures. Okay, here we go. Some days are yellow. Some are blue. On different days, I'm different too. That's true for me too. Some days are yellow, some days are blue. On different days, I'm different too. You'd be surprised how many ways I change on different colored days. Oh, look. Look, part of him's got some blue and green, maybe some pink, or orange. Let's see. On bright red days, how good it feels to be a horse and kick my heels. Oh, look at that. On other days, I'm other things. On bright blue days, I flap my wings. That bird looks kind of like he's having a good day. Some days, of course, feel sort of brown. Then I feel slow and low down. I've had a brown day before too. I've had a red day and a blue day, like the horse and the bird. But look, yeah, some days I do feel sort of brown. Then sometimes you feel low down. Have you guys ever had a brown day before? What about a bright red day or a bright blue day? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's interesting because I'm a different person than you, but we're both saying, yeah, I've felt that way before. Interesting. Then comes a yellow day, and I am a busy, buzzy bee. Oh yeah, just all over the place, getting things done, right? Yeah, some days it's just like, oh, I'm doing this, getting all kinds of things done, right? That is kind of like a busy bee. Gray day. Everything is gray. I watch, but nothing moves today. Maybe more a laid-back day, not so busy. Just watching what's going on around you. Then all of a sudden, I'm a circus seal. On my orange days, that's how I feel. Look at that. Circus seal. Looks excited, huh? Playing with that ball. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, sometimes you get excited. You feel excited. Green days, deep, deep in the sea. Cool and quiet fish. That's me. Oh, green days sound kind of calm, don't they? Yeah. Cool and quiet fish. If you've ever seen fish in the water, it's just so calming to watch them swim, right? They're so quiet. Unless there's a lot all together trying to get food, right? Then they're not that quiet. On purple days, I'm sad. I groan, I drag my tail. I walk alone. Purple days, I'm sad. I groan, I drag my tail. I walk alone. Oh, look at the how the dinosaur's walking. See, his head is down. His body looks just kind of... Yeah, I've had those days too. You too? Yeah, wow. But when my days are happy... Sorry, let me read that again. But when my days are happy pink, it's great to jump and just not think. That is the best. When you're just having such a happy day, you don't even think about anything or worry about anything, right? Those are the best. Then come my black days, mad and loud. I howl, I growl at every cloud. Yeah, I've had a black day before too. Sometimes feel mad, or sometimes they use the word angry. Yeah. But I don't stay there, but I've had that feeling before for sure. Then comes a mixed up day, and wham! I don't know who or what I am. Oh, look at this picture, you guys. Whoa. It's feeling all those different colors. Look at that. There's a red, kick up your heels day, busy as a bee yellow. Oh, the green and calm fish feeling happy. A little splash of some happy pink happen. Oh, look at a blue day. Oh, there's the blue day right there. Oh, that was sad right there. That's the dinosaur. A little sad moment. Oh, a little bit of some black. Maybe they got mad a little bit in that day. Oh, there's the fun seal color, orange. Look at that. In one day, sometimes you can feel all those feelings, right? It's happened to me too. So let me reread that page because, woo, that was a lot of colors, lots of feelings. Then comes a mixed up day and wham! I don't know who or what I am. But it all turns out all right, you see, and I go back to being me. Yeah. All those feelings come back together. Look at that. Yeah. It's okay to have those feelings, right? Yeah. Sometimes when they all hit us at one time, though, woo! It is kind of crazy like that picture, huh? Feels a little bit weird. That is a great book, and it is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books, My Many Colored Days. Thanks again to Hudson and Finley for sharing it with us. So, remember, I had you think about your favorite things to do, and I asked you to think about how you felt when you were doing those things. Do you remember? Okay. Oh, you guys told somebody to help you remember. Good idea. Well, now that I've read this Many Colored Days, what do you think? Do you feel like it's a red day? Do you feel like it's a orange day or a pink happy day? This book is so cool. What kind of feeling were you having? What kind of feeling do you have when you're doing the favorite things you like to do? I see a lot of really big smiles on faces out there. Yes. I saw somebody go like this. Oh. So they're excited, maybe like the orange seal, right? Yeah. Okay. Some people, oh, interesting. Some people out there, when they are doing things they like to do, it calms them, like the green fish. How interesting. See, different things make us feel different ways. Very interesting. Like, even though it's something you really love to do, the way you feel while you're doing it might be different than someone else. How amazing is that? Interesting. Okay. Well, since we're talking about feelings and all our different colors and how different colors sometimes can this author is what I should say. This author, when Dr. Seuss wrote this book, worked with an artist to match colors to feelings. And so in this book, the author matched his feelings to a certain color. It might be different for you. For you, your happy color might not be pink. Can I tell you a secret? You want to know my happy color? My happy color is red. You know why? Because it's my favorite color. So it's different, and that's okay. But I love this idea, putting a color with a feeling. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So, okay. So today we are going to sing a song because after a story, I like to let you wiggle a little bit. So go ahead and stand up where you are. Nice. Now, before we do our song, I want you guys to know our song has to do with feelings. I know. But you know what's funny, you guys? You guys kind of have a lot of information about how faces look. Well, how certain types of faces look when it comes to feelings, because on our phones, we use emojis a lot. You know, those pictures of feelings that look kind of like this? Yeah. Like those? Yeah, you've seen them on your parents' phone, yes, or on the computer sometimes, right. So in your life, you have learned how faces look for different feelings because in your life, you're used to seeing them on a phone or a computer with those emojis, those little emojis showing the faces, right, and how they look for a feeling. Well, today, I'm going to sing a song with you, and I would like for you to do the motions with me and the face expression, okay? So today we are going to look at some different feelings, and we're going to sing a song that you know, I think. It's called If You're Happy and You Know It. Yes? Oh, good. I saw you guys go, oh, some of you are not so sure. It's okay. But what we'll do is I will show a face like this, and I'm going to sing. So, and then we'll do the action, the motion that goes with it, and you can just do it with me, okay? You will notice, I want you to notice this, that I'm going to do something with my face to try to match this face and the feeling, but I'm also going to do something with my body because it's important that you guys know our feelings are not only shown on our face, but also sometimes in our bodies. And it helps you as a person when you see other people that maybe have that face expression or their bodies a certain way. It might help you know, oh, they're feeling happy, or oh, maybe they're sad. Maybe they need some help. You know, so it's really helpful to learn these things. So are you ready? Thumbs up? Okay. Yeah, you said that a long time ago. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me double check. I have to review. Let me put my song over here so I can see. Okay. I might have to put my glasses on. Here we go. Just so I can read, just in case. Okay, here we go. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're oh, good. You guys are doing some good happy faces. I have to take these glasses off so I can do my proper face. All right. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay. Now, I'm not saying everyone that's happy goes around clapping their hands, but they would. That is a body language that would show that they're kind of happy, right? All right. Here we go. Next one. Uh-oh. Ooh, yes. I heard you guys go, ooh, that guy's angry. Very good. All right, so let's work on that. You see the eyebrows? There we go. Okay, and our face. But we have to sing, so we're going to sing like. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, we got our angry face on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And we also going to cross our arms. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, my face looks really angry. Got it? If you're angry and you know it, cross your arms. If you're angry and you know it, cross your arms. It's hard to sing. If you're angry and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're angry and you know it, cross your arms. Oh, good job. Okay, so sometimes people will cross their arms when they're angry, if you've ever noticed. Okay, here we go. Next one. Are you ready? Here it comes. This one is, oh, sad, right? And when you're sad sometimes, if you remember the dinosaur in the book, he was kind of like droopy. He drooped his shoulders. So if you got your sad face, okay. If you're sad and you know it, droop your shoulders. If you're sad and you know it, droop your shoulders. Oh. If you're sad and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're sad and you know it, droop your shoulders. Good job. You guys are good at acting out the different feelings. Good. All right, here we go. Ready? The next one is surprise. And I love surprise because look at my eyes. They're so surprised. And the mouth is like, what? Oh, I can't believe it, right? Okay. So kind of like if somebody surprised you, like you had a surprise birthday party or somebody jumped out from somewhere and they were like, surprise, and you would be like, oh, right? There, see, you saw my face? Okay, ready? We can't sing the whole time with our mouth open, but we can make our eyes surprised. We're going to work on our eye expression. Oh, and look at the eyebrows are up. Ooh, let's work on our eyebrows. Up. Okay, you ready? And big round eyes. Ready? Here we go. If you're surprised and you know it, say, oh my, oh my. If you're surprised and you know it, say, oh my, oh my. If you're surprised and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're surprised and you know it, say, oh my, oh my. That's my favorite one. Okay, the next one is scared. I'm scared. All right, you ready? See his eyes? Did you see how his eyes are like, whoa, what's that? If you're scared, put your hands on your face like that. That's how you're going to do it. Are you ready? I had to look at the words. Here we go. If you're scared and you know it, hide your face. If you're scared and you know it, hide your face. If you're scared and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're scared and you know it, hide your face. Good job. You guys are good at this. All right, last one. This might be my favorite one. Oh, sorry, you didn't see. Silly. Yeah, sometimes we're feeling silly, aren't we? Okay, here we go. So silly, you just get to dance around however you want. Ready? If you're silly, you can do any crazy face. If you're silly and you know it, dance around. Woo ha! If you're silly and you know it, dance around. Woo ha! If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're silly and you know, dance around. Woo ha! I don't know. I just made up that silly dance. Anyway, that is a great, fun dancing song to teach you guys about how our faces look different when we're feeling a certain way sometimes, but also our bodies, right? Okay. That was fun. Excellent wiggles. Good job, guys. All right, go ahead and have a seat down on the floor. Perfect. Or in the chair or wherever you were sitting. Did you have fun? I did too. Thanks for dancing and singing with me. So, our next book today, let me get my glasses so I can read the title. Thank you. Our next book today is, well, I'm going to tell you the title in just a moment. But while I'm reading this story, since we've talked a little bit about feelings and how our faces look and our bodies look when we're feeling a certain way, can you please turn on your brains really high and look with your eyeballs and observe and watch and listen to notice, please, how you think the character, which is the person or animal that the story is about the most, how that character is feeling in the story, and just kind of watch and see what you think. The title kind of gives a little bit of a clue, but really watch through the whole story from the beginning to the end, because I'm curious if the way the character's feeling stays the same or if it changes as the story goes. You let me know. Ready? You ready to watch, listen real careful? Okay. Carefully? Okay. Here we go. The book we're going to read today is called Wimberly Worried. and it is by another author. We've read quite a few of his stories, Kevin Henkes. This is another one of my favorite stories. Wemberly Worried. And thank you to the Bumblebee Free Library for letting me check this book out. That's where I got this book. Wemberly worried about everything. Worried. Remember I told you, just keep your eyes open, look at face and body language. I wonder what she's worried about. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here. She's checking on her parents. Little things. And things in between. So let me show you these pictures because you kind of have to see them while I read. So big things, she was checking on her parents to make sure they were still there. Little things, she spilled her drink. That's okay. Not a big deal, but she was worried about it. And things in between. She's in the bathtub and she's asking her mom, Mama, what if I shrink while I'm in the bathtub here? She's just always, her brain is always thinking, what if? Wemberly worried in the morning, she worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. So there's the first page that I read. And there's her family. And look at her grandmother's wearing a shirt that says, go with the flow. So I don't think her grandmother worries very much. Did you see their faces? That is kind of how a face would look if it was worried. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. They're too rusty, they're too loose, they're too high. And always she worried about her doll Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Oh, I've lost Petal. She's lost forever. I found her, sweetie. And then when Petal's getting washed in the washing machine, I'll wait for you, Petal. Notice Wemberly's face seems to, that's that worried look. Look at, she's worried. Oh, I lost her, but then her mom's like, here she is. Don't worry. But people worry. That happens sometimes, yeah. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all because she'd just keep rubbing them. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about because a lot of friends came to her party. Look at all the friends that came to her party. And brought presents, so kind. But then, when all her friends were there, Wemberly worried there wouldn't be enough cake. Oh no, she is thinking too much. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade, because that's what she dressed up as. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. Nobody else dressed like a butterfly. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only butterfly. There's Wemberly up there. Look at her face. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. I loved school, said her dad. Her dad was saying, I loved school. There she is. And her dad's carrying her. She's got that worried look. And her dad is thinking, well, I loved school. It was great. He's telling her, he's comforting her and telling her it's going to be okay. She's always thinking of questions, right? Yeah. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. Oh no. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? I think when I was going to school, I had a lot of these questions myself, when you're not sure. What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? Oh yeah, like Chrysanthemum, that book, that's right, yeah. They made fun of her name at school, but then everything turned out okay, right? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Oh. Let's think about that question. What if she couldn't find the bathroom? What could she do? Oh, one of you right away said, just ask for help. Yes, very good. Excellent. I will tell you, as a worrier, it's always good to think that way. What can I do to help myself here? Yeah, very good answer. Oh, I didn't show you the picture. Well, a good idea anyway. Yeah, you can ask somebody for help, even though you might be nervous, right? You could. This is the page. Look at all the questions. Oh, all of her worries. Oh. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there to school. See? There she is worrying. And there's her grandmother in the back. I don't know what she's saying. Let me see. Have fun. Oh. And she's on rollerblades, you guys. Did you see that? Look. She's on rollerblades with her cane. I don't think grandmother's worrying about much of anything, is she? Yeah, she's pretty relaxed. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Oh. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. Oh, just like Wemberly. Wemberly had a doll. Oh. Look at Wemberly holding on to her mom. And then, oh, there's Jewel. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other like, they're not sure. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. So they're using their dolls. I'll show you in a picture in a minute. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Aw. Look, there they are. They're just kind of looking at each other like, I wonder what this person's like. Oh. See, they're waving with their animals. Oh. It's fun to find people that kind of have the same feelings and realize, hey, it's going to be okay. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jules sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Oh, I bet you she didn't worry as much because she was busy thinking about fun things with her new friend. Yep. "Come back tomorrow," called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." Oh, look at that. Now she's telling her teacher, "Don't worry. I'm going to be coming back." And she got back home, and look at her and her family celebrating her wonderful day at school. Oh, so what do you think? How was she feeling, the character? I know, at the beginning she was so worried, right, guys? Have you ever felt that way? Oh, me too. Me too. I know. But was it through the whole book? A lot of it. Yeah, you're right. Yes, but then you noticed her face changed. I know, look. It changed from this, which is a worried face. Look at the eyebrows, how they're kind of up like, I don't know what to do, right? And then it changed to this face. Look at that, and look at her body. She's like with her hand on her hip, standing straight, smiling. She feels more confident. Yes, more sure of herself. I love that. You know, it's so great to have, I will say, family or people that are kind and help you get through those things. This is my worried face that I cut out. See? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. But it's important to know it's okay to worry. It's okay to worry. But then if you're worried, ask somebody to help you. Let them know you're worried. You might not even know that that's what's happening. You might be like, I just don't feel, I feel just unsure. I'm nervous. Let someone know and ask them, help me make a plan. You know, kind of like she had that question about the bathroom. Have a plan. Talk with somebody about it. This face is a worried face. And I know that feeling very well. My family used to say, Stephanie, you think too much. I'll tell you a funny one. I used to ask my mom, what if I had arms like a Tyrannosaurus Rex? And I said, and my arms were short like this. How would I eat? How would I brush my teeth? Like, my mom would say, oh, Stephanie, you think too much. Please stop asking me all these questions. But she did answer them, of course. But she told me as I got older, she said, oh, you always had so many questions. So sometimes that's because you're just thinking all the time and wondering. And wondering is wonderful. So, but you also, if you're worrying, it's important to ask somebody to help you out. Let them know you're worried. Let them know you might need some help. Coming up with a plan. What do I do if this happens? You know? So, I do have a couple things to show you today. A fun game that has to do with feelings. It is my feelings animal game because, as you know, I love animals. And the way it works is like this. You have a stack of cards that have animals on them. Then you don't have to have the picture. But if you want to have the picture, you can. It has animal, and the other cards have feeling words on them, okay? So what you do is you put the cards down. Let me shuffle them up. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to mix them up. Let me mix them up so they're shuffled. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to do it like this, I think. Okay. Is it like this? Sorry, you guys. It can be like this. Hold on. I'm just trying to get them in an order, but I have them turned the wrong way. I'm so sorry, you guys. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so they go like this. All right? So all you do is you flip over an animal. Oh, I got a dog. Okay. And then you flip over a feeling. Oh, and then your job, what does that say? Oh, it's sad dog. Then your job is to act like a sad dog. So I have to act like a sad dog. I might be, oh, that would be me acting like a sad dog. I might be, you could even on the floor walk around like a sad dog with, oh, you know, your tail's not wagging. Just act like a sad dog. Okay, let's do one more. All right, you ready? Oh. Cat. Okay, let's see what the feeling is. Whoa. That's kind of funny that that's together. Scared cat. Because sometimes people will say, ooh, scaredy cat. Because when cats get scared, have you ever seen them? They're like, meow, like that. That's a scared cat. That's how I act, like a scared cat. So you can act and make your face look like that. You see my body did something kind of, ah. Okay, and I did a sound like a cat. So this game is just easy. You can do it with pictures, and you just make cards and you flip them, and you can take turns with your family acting out the animal and its feeling, and then you can mix them up and do it again. So I have, oh, here we go. Let's see. You want to see what my next one is? Okay, I promised my last one. Cow. Oh, no. Yeah, angry cow. Ready? Moo. Look at my face. It's like so mad. Moo. I'm an angry cow. So anyway, this is just a fun game you can make that where you can just have fun using your feeling cards. And I kept it to 4 feelings: happy, sad, angry, and scared. But you can add silly, and you can add worried now that we have read Wimberly Worried. So it's up to you. And I just put different animals. I tried to do animals that are easy to act out. So I have a cow, a cat, a dog, a pig, a kangaroo, a monkey, and a fly. So, and then the feeling cards. And you just keep going through them however long you want to play. It's up to you. So that's one game you can play. It's not really a craft, but it's a game you can play. Pretty easy to make. You can just write the words if you want. But if you'd like, for your feeling cards, if you don't want to use your computer and you want to make it a craft, you can, on a white piece of paper, just use your thumbprint in yellow paint and make dots. And then, after you do that, use a black marker to make the face. So you want one for happy. So you just make the 2 eyes and a smile for the smiley face. What's the other one? Oh, right. Sad. Here, I'll try to do it upside down for you. And then you can do the eyes. And then sad. Okay. Oh, angry. Oh, angry. We had the 2 eyes, but what's important in angry are those eyebrows, aren't they? Yeah. Oh. And then maybe like a grumbly face. Oh, I'm not happy. You could do it like that. Or you could do just a frown. But the eyebrows are the most important for angry. And then on the last one, what did we say? Happy, sad, angry. Oh, you could do worried or scared. Scared, you just put your eyes really big. Woo! And then your mouth is wide open. What? What happened? So you could do that. Or you could do worried. It's up to you. And then after that, you just cut them apart, and those can become your feeling cards for the game that we just played. You can make your feeling cards with your thumbprints and paint, or yellow marker and a black marker. Up to you. So that's one. It's a tiny craft you can do to make that game if you'd like. The other thing that I like to do is with that book, one of the things we learned is we don't always just have one feeling in a day. Sometimes we wake up and we're still sleepy, and we might be grumpy because we don't want to get up, right? And we don't want to get ready or whatever. And then, we remember, yeah, today we're going to go do something fun. And then we get excited. So the feelings change throughout the day. So many different colors. Remember, in our many different color day, the colors went with a feeling. So what you can do today for your craft is make your own self with the different colors. And it doesn't have to be the colors like in the book. You can pick the colors you want. You can use regular paint with like the little, like tempera paint with the cotton ball. Sorry, I can't think of my words. And then you just dab it on the person. And you're probably like, what person? Let me show you. The person I'm talking about is this person. I drew a person. I like to use the cardboard because I had some extra. So I was using cardboard, and I just drew a person. I didn't put any details on it yet because I just put color. When I did my first one, I put color all over the face, everywhere, because it's just all my feelings that sometimes happen. But I use that paint first. The paint that's like kind of like a tempera paint. Let me see what it is. It is actually acrylic. I take it back. Acrylic paint, which washes off really easily. Or you can do watercolors. Now, I make my watercolors with food coloring. So today I'm going to model how you can paint your body with the many different colors of you. Now, my colors I have are pink, green, purple. You can use whatever colors you want. So I'm just gonna start here. I'm gonna dab a little bit. Remember to dab a little bit. Oops, sorry. Just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna use colors that I like. You don't have to make it, you can be thinking, blue for me, blue is sad for me. When I think of the color blue, I think, that's kind of sad, I think. So, and then you might go to, but sometimes I feel happy. I'm going to make some pink here. Make a pink circle. You can just paint however you want. It's up to you. And then you can do, what I tell you guys though, but red is my favorite, huh? So then I'm just going to paint red. Yeah. I forgot to bring a clean water to rinse my brush every time, so I'm wiping it every time. I don't know if that's helping, but. And then I'm going to put some green. See, and I'm just using the watercolors and painting all over, just showing all the different colors. Ooh, guys, now I have purple. And sometimes, and that purple is not very purple, is it? It sure isn't. Okay, well, we'll move over because the purple looks purple, but it's not very purple. So anyway, you can do watercolor. I don't have, sorry. I don't have a lot of colors in my watercolors. I have red and green and purple and blue. But if you have actually more colors than that, you can add more. Now, if you're using the I keep calling that the acrylic paint, you can use your cotton ball to dab. I'll show you. And you can put colors you want. Like I know in the book, they talked a lot. They had the color black. I used black on my first one. I'm going to do green on this one. But then I'm just going to dab around. So you can do the acrylic paint and dab around just wherever, like that. And then you get your other colors. Like I said, let's try maybe some yellow. Well, maybe we'll put some yellow in there. We'll put some yellow. You can dab around here. Now, if you want, you don't have to put the color on your face if you want. You don't have to do that, but you can. The point is just remembering that we all have feelings, and sometimes we have a lot of different feelings in one day. Sometimes in 1 hour. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's interesting, to be honest with you. Okay. And then you might do some purple. I have some purple here. Since this purple didn't work, we might add some purple. Now I'm going over watercolor, but I'm just trying to show you guys how a different way you could do this too. But if you don't want to go over the face because you want to put your eyes and mouth, that's fine. But I actually just dab the paint all over, and then when I'm done, it's going to dry. The one I did before had a lot of black in it, and so it came out like this, and it had all different colors. It's really dark for me. I was like, oh, I wish I hadn't put that much black. So I prefer what's happening over here with the different colors. So I realized when I told you to make your many different colors of you, use the colors that you really like, that you'd like to see on your person. So I kind of used a lot of dark colors, but I still like it. And then what I was going to do was just cut around my person. I put curly hair because I have curly hair just to add a detail that I wanted to add after it dried. But you can use watercolors, you can use the acrylic paint, you can use marker, you can use crayon to put the colors, you can just put stripes on all your body of different colors. You can look like a rainbow person. But the point is, we all have our different feelings, and when we're feeling them, sometimes it's really hard to figure out how to say it in words, right? I know. So last thing before I go, is something that I was making that I have done before in my classroom when I was teaching in the classroom. This is called a hug jar, or I sometimes will call it a warm fuzzy, a warm fuzzy jar, because sometimes people just need a little warm fuzzy, which might mean a hug. It might mean just somebody to check on them, just to see how they're doing. But sometimes asking for a warm fuzzy or a hug or letting someone know you need help is hard. So what I did was I made some hearts out of cardboard. You can color them or paint them if you'd like. Let them dry first. These obviously are for hugs. I labeled them hugs. You don't have to. They can just be the hearts in the jar. Now this is called a hug jar. I call it a warm fuzzy jar because it leaves it open for more. What I did is I put little pom-poms in here. You don't have to, but they're different sizes. So you have the small one, you have a medium one, and then you have the big one, okay? So the reason I did this is because I taught my children in my classroom. I taught kindergarten, and so there were 5. I taught them if you just need a little, oops, sorry, my little warm fuzzy got away from me. If you just need a little bit, just a little bit of warm fuzzy, you just give me one of these, okay? And we had a place, like how we had, they knew when would be a good time to bring me a fuzzy so that I would have time to give them a warm fuzzy. So sometimes it was just a little bit. They just need a little bit. Sometimes that would mean for them a high five or just, hey, you doing okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I needed you to just ask me, make sure I'm doing okay. But sometimes it's a medium. Maybe I actually need a hug. This is like a big one. And in my classroom, it was a big one. It meant, yeah, I want a hug. And possibly I might need to talk to you about something. So I did that just to give them options. And we talked more about it. But basically, all of these went into the jar. And I just put all these hearts into the jar. And the warm fuzzies, the little pom-poms. And I just mixed it up in there. You can put a label on it if you want. And then this is glass. So I did not use glass in the classroom. I couldn't find a plastic container at my house today. But if you have a plastic container, it would be better. And then it's there for the family. So it's not just for your children. If somebody comes to you with this, you can make your own family meaning to it. In our classroom, it was just a way to let somebody know they might need a hug. And in the classroom, for us, it was to me, to the teacher. But in your family, it can go to each other, from one child to the other. I mean, it's really an amazing way to just communicate a need. And so, anyway, I just, something that you guys that are watching me, if you're just like, oh, I have a hard time letting I don't know how to tell people I need something or I need help. This is one way. So if your family is interested, you can make a hug jar or a warm fuzzy jar. It's up to you. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. I love being with you, as you can tell by how long I've been here with you. But I will look forward to seeing you again next week. Enjoy your warm fuzzies. And remember, your feelings are important. And if you have a way to let somebody know that you just need a little bit of love, it really goes a long way. Take care of each other. See you soon. Bye-bye. And let's sing. Oh, I almost didn't sing our goodbye song. All right, ready? Here we go. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye, dear readers. Goodbye to you. Take care. Bye.